Okay, more multiplication. So just examples are 28 times 9. So this is the units, that's the tens column. Line the columns up exactly, so you get 9 eighths is 72, okay? Put 7 there. 9 twos are 18, plus 7 is 25. Okay, so you put, so the 2 goes in the units column, the 5 goes under the tens column, and this 2 is actually under the hundreds column, okay? So 252 is the answer, and you can show it in the calculator. If you go 28 times 9 equals 252, okay? Another example, 57 times 7. The numbers you use don't matter, it's the technique that's important, okay? So that's again the units, tens and hundreds, okay? So that's 7 times 7 is 49, 5 sevens are 35, plus 4 is 35, 36 is 39, okay? So that's, in the units you get 9, tens you get 9, and hundreds you get 3, so it's 399, okay? Again, 57 times 7 is 399, okay? Doing slightly bigger sums, I did before, say 28 times 29, okay? So 9 eighths are, actually I'm going to do different, 28 times 30, okay? So you got, excuse the mess, so nothing times 8 is nothing, okay? 8 zeros are nothing. 0 times 2 is nothing, okay? Now, because we're dealing with tens column, we put 0 in the units column, okay? So 3 8 is 24. 3 times 2 is 6, plus 2 is 8, okay? And then you add, okay? 0 plus 0 is 0, 4 plus 0 is 4, 6, okay? So that's the basic technique. A quicker way though is to do this. So it's 30 times 28, okay? So if you do 28 times 10 to start with, it's simply 280. You just add a 0 on, okay? And then you go times 3. Okay? This saves all this sort of complicated mess. So 28 times 3, sorry, 280 times 3, you have to kind of do this a bit, but just make it easy. 3 times nothing is nothing. 3 times 8 is 24. 3 times 2 is 6, plus 2 is 8. Okay? Sorry. What did I just do? 3 times nothing is nothing. 3 8s are 24. Sorry, 3 times nothing is nothing. There should be nothing there. Nothing. 3 8s are 24. 3 times nothing is nothing. 3 8s are 24. Okay. 3 times 2 is 6, plus 2 is 8. Okay. Something's gone wrong with this. Should be the same as that. 3 times 3 0 times 8 is 8 times 0 is 0. 8 times 2 is 0 times 2 is 2. 3 8 is 24. 3 times 2 is 6. Oh, 3 times 2 is 6 plus 2 is 8. That should be 8. Okay? That should be an 8 there, that's what's wrong. An error. Okay? So that's equal 8 4 0. Okay? So this is correct. 3 times 0. So 10 times 28 is 280. 3 times 280. 3 times nothing is nothing. 3 8 is 24. 3 times 2 is 6, plus 2 is 8. Okay? Okay? All mathematicians make mistakes occasionally. In fact, they actually occur quite a lot, but the trick is to be able to fix them. Okay? In 1994-95, Sir Andrew Wiles published Fermat's last theorem. a proof he'd spent almost 8 years working on. I think it was actually 6 years at that point. 6 months into the proof checking, an error was found. He spent about a year trying to fix the error, and at the very end of the year, he managed to fix it. Okay? Made him even more world famous than he already had been. He ended up winning the Fields Medal, the Abel Medal, the Copley Medal. He won the Copley Medal a few years ago for it. So Andrew Wiles' Fermat's last theorem. Some of the world's greatest mathematicians have been very famous for their mistakes. So anyway, I fixed it. So I'll do another one to demonstrate that a bit more clearly. So you got 34 times 40, okay? So start off doing 10 times 4. So I started doing 10 times 34, which was 340, okay? And then do 340 times 4. 4 times nothing is nothing. 4 times 4 is 16. Remember, these columns are lined up, units, tens, hundreds. 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times 3 is 12, plus 1 is 13. Okay? So that's the quick way of doing it. We can do it the slower way, which is 34 times 40. Okay? 4 times nothing is nothing. 3 times nothing is nothing. Then put a 0 there. Do what I do, okay? Just do what I'm doing. 0 times 4 is 4, 0 times 3, and put the 0 there because we're working with the tens column now. 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times 3 is 12, plus 1 is 13. And then add. 0 plus 0 is 0, 6 plus 0 is 6. 3 plus 0 is 3, 1 plus 0 is 1. Okay? So we get the same answers. Okay? Now I'll do some more difficult multiplication. Okay? So you got 376 times 267. Okay, so it's the same idea. 6 sevens are 42. Then so 7 times 6 is 42. 7 sevens are 49. Gives you 53. 7 3 to 21 is 26. Okay, then you put the 0 in the units column, was working tens next. 6 times 6 is 36. 6 sevens are 42, plus 3, 42 equals 45. 6 6 is 36, 6 sevens are 42. 6 6 3 is 18. Okay? And then as you're working with the hundreds column, you put a 0 there and a 0 there. So 6 times 2 is 12. 7 times 2 is 14, plus 1 is 15. 3 times 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7. Okay? Remember, I'm keeping the columns lined up. That's units, tens, all lined up, hundreds, all lined up. And this is thousands, and this is tens of thousands, okay? And so thousands and tens of thousands, tens of thousands. So then you add. 2 plus 0 plus 0 is 2, 6 plus 3 is 9, 6 plus 5 is 11, 12, 13, 6 plus 5 is 11, 12, 13, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, okay, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the answer to 376 times 367 is, checking the calculator. Okay, can you see that? Don't know if you can see that. Comes out as 1,00392. Okay, which is what I got here. I don't need to do the calculator. I trust my method. Okay, I'm just doing it to confirm to you, for you, but I don't need to do that. So that's how you do it. And again, if you're working with thousands, if you have 4, 2, 7, 6, 3, 7, 2, 6, again, it's the same idea. 6 times 6 is 36. 6 7s are 42, 43, 44, 45. Okay, 6 times 2 is 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 6 times 6 4s are 24, 25. Okay, and then working with the tens, you put a 0 there. 2 times 6 is 12. 2 times 7 is 14, 15. 2 times 1 is 2, 3. 2 times 4 is 8. Okay, now working with the 100, so you put 0 and 0. 7 6s are 42. 7 7s are 49, 51, 52, 53. 7 2s are 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay. 7 4s are 28, 1 is 29. Okay, and now you're working with thousands, so you go 0, 0, 0. Okay. 0 in unit, 0 in tens, 0 in the hundreds. So you get 6 3s are 18. 7 3s are 21, plus 1 is 22. Okay. 3 times 2 is 6, plus 6, 7, 8. So yeah, 7 3s are 21, plus 1 is 22. 3 times 2 is 6, plus 2 is 8. 3 times 4 is 12, okay? So, because there's 4 numbers to multiply, I've got 4 rows, so then you add, okay? 6 plus 0 is 6, 5 and 2 is 7, 5 and, was that a 3 or a 5? 6 and 2 is 12, 2 7 is 41, that's a 5. 5 plus 6 is 11, 12, 13, okay? 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, plus 8 is 19. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, plus 8 is 21, plus 1 is 22, okay? 9 plus 8 is 17, 18, 19. 9 plus 9 is 18, 9 plus 1 is 17, 18, 19. 2 plus 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5, 1, okay? So when you're doing this, you need to be very careful about writing them all in columns, and putting, when you carry the number over, putting it just in the top left, okay? I'm going to just demonstrate with the calculator I got the right answer to make it, so I get 159,29376. 159, have I written that down correct? I must have made a mistake, it's not coming out the same. Five 159,32376. That actually now matches that calculator. So I made a couple of errors there and there. So okay. One of the skill that you need to develop when learning to do multiplication is looking for errors, because even the best people will make mistakes sometimes. But if you go through it all like I did and found an error there and found an error there, you can correct your errors, okay? So half the skill in this is actually looking for the errors and fixing the errors, okay? But obviously if you can do it without making errors, it's good, it's better. But making errors is not bad as long as you can fix them.